I'm just so happy and proud and excited, and we're going to enjoy this for a moment because this is our program's first time to ever do this. I do believe that we felt like this was something we could do, and we're excited for the next round, but I think we should enjoy some of the history that is being made. In some ways, that makes it a little bit, they're trying to get over that hump, and they've been record setters all year, this team, from our highest ranking to, I think we just broke an NCAA record yesterday, which was really, really cool and special. And then this was a little bit, I'm glad the monkey's off our back, because I feel like this program in Dallas at SMU, this can happen often. I feel like this is something we can do. We want to be a premier volleyball program in the country. So to get this monkey off our back and enjoy it, and then I didn't realize this was my 100th career win, and they were all celebrating. It's just really cool. So the whole deal, and then even to fight through some adversity, I'm really, really proud of the girls. We are very gritty. We are known to be fighters. And if that is how you want to play volleyball, then we are a great spot for you type deal. We are always going to lean into that. So I'm proud that came out tonight. I thought we came out fighting and throwing punches.
Sure.
The monkey kind of grew into a gorilla in the third set, I think, before it started taking the lead. When you called the timeout, maybe see that they were playing a little bit tight, what was that conversation like, and it led to the comeback?
Yeah, I honestly don't know that we were playing tight. Hats off to Florida. They made some really good adjustments and we're doing some good things. I personally did not feel like our team was playing tight. Florida started doing some things with their serve receive. Those are some great adjustments made by Coach Tice. Like, he's very good. So some showing and taking. They made some good subs there and some changes that in a few of their rotations, when they can do that, made it really tough. They were in system. And so I felt really good out of that timeout, though, because then we got into some rotations where they struggle to show and take, where the two lefts are next to each other. And then Avery goes behind the line. I was like, ooh, we're going to cook right here. So I did feel like it landed in the red zone in a favorable rotation for us, but that's why it was so tight. They made some really good adjustments.
Now, can you take us through the odd circumstance that led to another piece of SMU program this week?
Yes.
Making her program debut in the second round of the NCAA.
Oh my gosh. So I've always had a very sensitive nose, and I went up to block number 14 and she hit me in the face, and I knew immediately. She hit me where it just starts bleeding, and I was like, only a couple seconds until this really starts. And then I thought it was gonna be fine when we put the first little tampon thing in it.
Nose plug.
And then it just started pouring and pouring, got all over my jersey.
Like
it was
everywhere.
gushing. It was
Yeah.
But I'm so proud of Brooke for going in there. That takes a lot of gut, and I'm so proud of her. And staying in the moment, I was a little freaked out. Sam was like,
it kind of became a thing because we didn't know our jersey situation.
Goodness.
That was so frustrating.
I will be well versed in those rules moving forward. I really don't like that I didn't understand the jersey rules, but it's just not something of the many things you're juggling as a head coach, like understanding what happens if I'm usually just like, okay, athletic trainer, fix her up and we'll make it move fast. And so I know that you can't play with blood on your jersey, but we had plenty of other jerseys to give her. We just didn't have a number that wasn't rostered. And so anyways, that won't ever happen again, but it became a thing.
As soon as I saw that bloody nose, I was like, I knew it was over with.
I know.
Maggie, once she went back in, I was like, I had full-on confidence in Maggie.
Well, it made me...
And then you got her back, immediately after.
Immediately, first of all.
Yeah, don't make Maggie Croft mad. Honestly, don't make either of our middle blockers mad. We joke, we call her fifth set favorite. You didn't have to go to a fifth set today. Yeah. But you just don't want to mess with fifth set favor. The eyes become red. It's
laser beams.
You don't. Yes. You don't want to get this team. Don't give us locker room material.
Did you say anything to Brooke going in, making her debut in this stage of her tournament?
We're gonna work on that because she was hopefully lined up to get a red shirt, so we'll probably push for a waiver with NCAA or try to do something for that. I'm proud of her for answering the call. She always knew that if a middle went down that she'd be next up, but obviously we want to preserve that. 1 point at the end of the year is not really how you want to blow a red shirt. So we will do everything we can to try to see what we can do about that. But I am very proud of Brooke, and she's a valuable, super valuable member of this team. And then she went back, had a little bit of a gnarly serve. It was kind of funny. She's got a great serve, so I felt good when she went back there. I'm like, we work a lot on mentality, a lot. In our mentality, we talked before this match, we talked about burning the boats. Like, we're going to war, and we're on ships, and we got to go to shore to fight, and we're going to burn the boats. There's no second option. We're going to burn those freaking boats. There's nothing to do but fight. There's no cop-out, nothing. And I just felt like Brooke was dialed into that. You know, our whole team was dialed into that. What'd you guys say?
Oh, completely.
We kept saying, burn the freaking boats.
For sure.
I know it's both of your first years here, but what does it mean to be a part of this and to get over that hump that's been there the last couple of years and make this trip to that third round?
Yeah, I definitely had no doubt going into this match. Like, I knew whatever was thrown at us, we've gone through worse. So I had full-on confidence, like, no matter what they threw at us, we were going to be able to persevere and come through at the end. And I'm just so grateful to play for a program like this. And it just means the world that we just rally behind each other and we just support each other fully. And it's amazing.
Yeah, I completely agree. We had no doubt coming in. Like, our team and our coaches are really good at telling us, you go one game at a time. Like, all my family's like, oh, good luck in Pittsburgh. And I'm like, no, like, we have to win this game first.
Yeah.
And everyone's very good at keeping it 1 point once at a time, because that's what you have to do. And yeah.
Yeah, we were in the moment. We burned the boats today. That was,
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
I was
for
very
sure.
proud of their mentality. In the past, we haven't been, that was maybe an issue last year. And so we've put a lot of just work into, I think, leaning into these natural personalities that we have. Like, we have these fighters, and we want to rally around that and lean into that and lift that up and let them go be great, versus playing tight or nervous or anything like that. So I think we've done really well this year with that.
Faber and Maggie, Coach yesterday said that she liked that killer instinct, that killer in you guys. Did that when Jaden went down?
Oh,
that kind of,
100%.
You came back in. You had to
Yeah, I had some words.
Don't make me mad.
Yeah, I'm so glad. Don't listen to them.
Well, it's also her best friend. Like, you don't met, you know.
No,
It's like
Jaden-
practically her sister.
Yeah, and it didn't help that they challenged that after, and then were trying to make it seem like they weren't under the net. So that was definitely very pissed off.
Yeah, for
after
anyone
that.
who doesn't know, Jaden's an amazing volleyball player, but she has an amazing heart. And, like, when you see someone like that go down, it's everyone's ready to fight, and everyone has your back.
And no, I want to be clear. No one ever means to take someone out ever. Like,
Yeah.
we don't believe. I think Florida's a great team, really well coached. They made some, like I said, some really good adjustments, and he's incredible. You know, he has been to the Sweet 16 before, and knows what he's doing, and the adjustments he made, and how far he's taken this team. And no one, you know, Kennedy Rogers took someone out when we played at Stanford, and it was like, of course she didn't do that on purpose, and we don't, of course, think that anybody did that on purpose. But it does fire up your team to want to go almost win for that player that has gone down.
So for the players, what is the key to regrouping when you see one of your teammates helped off the floor to regroup and finish out the set, finish out the match? How do you get your heads back to what your task at hand?
It's definitely, we're put our focus on redirecting, like, our anger or, like, our emotions towards, like, being on the court and focusing on ourselves. I feel like those moments, you can be very susceptible to focusing on everything around you and all the commotion and noises. But I feel like we do a great job of just bringing it all in and reeling it in and just making sure everyone's on the same page going forward after that.
Yeah, I completely agree. Just making sure that we're staying, like, calm and not freaking out, because, I mean, in those situations, it can go either way. So just exactly redirecting our team, like, hey, this is unfortunate, but right now we have to, like, come together, and then move on.
And sometimes, like I said, fight almost even more.
Yes.
Yeah.
I felt like that happened at Louisville when she went down. In some ways, it, like, rallied our team.
For sure.
Second set, also, I mean, you're down, I think, 4 points. You go on a 6-0 run to regain the lead. How big is that? I mean, obviously, a 1-1 match is very different than 2-0. Just how big was fighting through that, getting that second set.
I didn't say this to the team, and I thought about saying this, but I really felt like if we won that second set, we would win the match. That's just where I was at. If we didn't win it, I'm like, okay, who knows? I always think we're gonna win, but I'm like, if we win the second set, this is our match, because we're gonna come back from this adversity, and I know my team, and I know how fired up they're gonna be to close it out. So I did say in one timeout, if we come back from this, it will really drive a nail. Not maybe the last nail, but it's going to be a really solid nail into that coffin. So, because that's tough if you feel like you're close to winning a set, the other team has struggled, and then you give away a lead. That's emotionally challenging to fight back from. So, I think it was a big deal to go up 2-0 in any match. That would be a big deal, but yeah.
Have one guaranteed rematch.
Oh
yeah, we're excited about it.
But do those matches in a way seem almost a season ago with what this group has been through since then? And how do you approach looking at that film, seeing what they did, but knowing that you're still a different team with where you are and they probably are too?
I think both teams are probably significantly better. Purdue is we play Purdue every year, we seem to play them. We're in a contract with them, and we play them a lot, and they're just... They are so well coached. I just know that game plan is going to be on point. And so I have a lot of respect for them. But we talked about this early in the season. We were the 5th seed overall in the tournament, and we felt like we just missed an opportunity to be a 1 seed. And one of those things that we would have needed to do is win in that 3rd weekend when we played Purdue and Kentucky. So this is awesome that we get a chance to go take another swing at it, and take another swing at a very, very good team. That it's been incredible what they've been able to do. What he's coach of the year in my book, national coach of the year, Dave. So just losing some big time production to the portal, and then turning around and doing what he's doing now. And I'm just excited for a great match. I think it'll be really fun. What do you guys think?
Very much so. I'm very excited.
Yes.
To say the least.
Is there anything, there can be so many different travel options and new places. Is there something to making a trip you guys have made before this year, playing in a gym you guys have played before in this year? Does that help when there's excitement and newness with making it this far, but some familiarity with it?
What do you guys think?
Yes. Mm-hmm. I think everyone on our team has been waiting for these 2 games, first Purdue.
Yeah.
And it makes it better that we've already played there. But I think everyone is just so excited and ready to get that rematch.
Yeah, you do a great job having motivation before we play teams that we feel like we need to get another swing at them. So I feel like we're going to do a great job handling that motivation and just redirecting it the right way.
Yeah.
There'll be some familiarity there. I will say we often talk about the gritty, the fight that this team is known for. And one of the things you say is we'll ball anytime, anywhere, any court. Let's backyard Saturday volleyball. We're cool with that. You name the court, we'll be there. And I think that helps play into this mentality that we really want to foster in our team. So while there's the familiarity, I love that they're yeah, bring it on. Who cares where it's at? We're ready.